Hi guys, welcome back to our virtual classroom. Today we are focusing on science and it is another science experiment. So let's look at our I can statement and figure out what we're doing today. All right, our statement says, I can create a marbled painting. Now, you guys know what marbles are, those little glass balls that we tell you not to put in your mouth so you don't choke on them? No? Okay, yeah. Well, when we look inside the marble, we see maybe one color, but the color's swirled inside of the marble. Well, that's what we want to do today. And that's not the easiest thing to do with like crayons and coloring and everything. So the way we're going to do this today is going to make it a lot easier, and it's a fun activity. So let's make sure we have all of our items before we begin our science experiment. You should have a cookie pan, shaving cream, food coloring. Yes, we have used shaving cream and food coloring before. We can do a lot of stuff with those items. A fork and a spoon, and a piece of blank white paper. Okay, you ready? Awesome. So I'm going to move my phone back a little bit so you can really see the space in front of me. But the first thing I'm going to need is my cookie pan. Let's scooch you back a little bit and angle it down. And I think we can see, there, we'll do it this way. Okay, we've got our pan, and I'm going to take my shaving cream and I'm going to put a layer of shaving cream on top of my pan. Parents, I want you to think of this like you're icing a cake, okay? So you don't need to fill up the whole pan, just enough where you can have enough for your paper to go on top of. Always remember to shake your shaving cream. All right. And it's going to expand out, so you don't really need too much shaving cream. And I'm going to use the back of my spoon to smooth this out onto my cookie sheet. Like I said, like I'm icing a cake. And feel free to take your time with this. We're in no rush. We want to make sure that we get a pretty painting. I've got like a glob, an area with no shaving cream. It's not the easiest thing to smooth over. It's okay. All right, so once you feel like you've got a pretty good layer on there, you're going to take probably 2 different colors of food coloring. And the reason I recommend 2 is because if you do all of the colors and then you start to swirl them together, which we're going to do, it ends up kind of turning them all brown. So pick your 2 favorite colors. You guys know I'm always going to pick green for one of mine. And I think today I'm going to do red. I'm going to make it kind of Christmassy maybe. Christmas in, what month is this? Oh, we're in April. Whew. All right, it's been a long April, guys. Okay. Now, I don't need too many drops. I'd say 3 or 4 kind of spaced out on top would be plenty. So I'm going to do 3 green. And I'm going to do 3 red also. Okay. And I'll show you guys what I have. You guys see? Okay. So now I'm going to take my fork, and parents, for when you're baking a cake and sometimes you put another item into the cake and you want to get that swirl pattern, that's exactly what we're going to do here. So guys, you don't need to like stir this around. You just kind of want to go back and forth with your fork, and then maybe back and forth the other way, and get those colors to kind of mix a little bit together. Here we go. It's a lovely sound, apparently, too. Okay. So, let me show you my design. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe done better, but that's all right. Okay. The next thing we're going to do now is we're going to take our piece of white paper, and we're going to pat it into our shaving cream. Now you'll know that you're far enough down when you can start to see the color peep through the other side. You don't want to squish it in because it's going to make it hard to get it out. So lay it on there and then slowly start patting it down until, like I said, you can see that color start to pop through the other side. All right. And if you're ready, if you can give me a thumbs up. Yeah, okay. If you need another minute, take it. For those of you who are done, if you could stand up and give me 30 jumping jacks. The reason I need those is because I need to count to 30 to make sure that this has time to set. So I'm going to count. You do the jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, almost there, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good job, guys. Take a deep breath. Let it out. All right. You guys come back to the table now, okay? All right, so once you're back at the table, you're going to take your paper and you're going to pull it up, okay? Before we do this, there's going to be some shaving cream stuck in your paper, and that's fine. You can use a paper towel to kind of blot it off, but I've found that that smears it a little bit. So maybe just try to get the big chunks, if you have those of shaving cream, kind of try to knock those off. And you can let the paper dry with the shaving cream on, and it should still be fine. Okay, let's see what we got, okay? All right, start pulling your paper up. Oh, there we go. You guys see my marble design? Yeah, it does look like Christmas. Okay, so I've got a few chunks, but I'm going to kind of leave them because they're not that much. And I'm going to set my paper to the side. I'm going to give it like a day to dry because right now it is kind of wet, okay? Oh, I just got shaving cream on the table. Shh, don't tell anybody. Let me try this again because my paper's kind of soggy. All right. Okay. You guys did awesome, and I hope you enjoyed our science experiment today of making a marble painting. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.